कोरोना महामारी न फैले उसको लिए सतर्कता बरतना हमने चालू कर दिया है। जिस तरह से चीन में कोरोना महामारी की भयानकता हम देख रहे हैं, उसको देखते हुए चीन, जापान, दक्षिण कोरिया, हांगकांग, बैंकॉक सभी से आने वाली फ़्लाइट पर हम एविएशन मिनिस्ट्री के साथ बातचीत करके तुरंत ही एयर सुविधा पोर्टल का इम्प्लीमेंटेशन करके सभी पैसेंजर को RTPCR कंपलसरी करेंगे, उसका ट्रेसिंग करना चालू कर देंगे और इंडिया में आने के बाद किसी को बुखार मालूम पड़े या तो टेस्ट पॉजिटिव पाया जाए तो तुरंत ही हम उसको क्वारंटाइन करने के लिए भी आदेश जारी करने जा रहे हैं, ताकि देश को कोविड महामारी के सामने हम बचा सकें।
Madhurima now joins us live on the broadcast. Madhurima, the point is to arrest the spread at the very point from where it can be a node of spreading the infection, which is the international airport, because international passengers coming from these very countries that are particularly seeing a surge, and which is why RT-PCR mandatory for international travelers now.
Well, yes, absolutely. Alongside the 2% of random sampling, the Health Ministry has made it compulsory for travelers coming from China, Hong Kong, South Korea, Thailand, to make sure that they undergo an RT-PCR test. And at the same time, if anybody is found positive, Suresha, then they will be kept under quarantine, the needed quarantine, according to the guidelines of the law of the land. This has been made compulsory. We were there at the IGI international arrivals earlier today in the morning as well, and we saw that a plethora of international travelers were pouring in out because of the festive season, and keeping it's a preemptive measure that has been taken up by the Health Ministry, and keeping in mind that they could be spreaders. This particular step has been taken by the government. We have got the visuals as well, where the 2% of random sampling by various airlines have begun at the T3 international arrivals at the Indira Gandhi International Airport, and all this keeping in mind specifically the festival season, and of course the situation in the countries of China, USA, Japan, Brazil, Hong Kong, Thailand. They all are reeling under a massive bout of COVID-19, specifically in China and Thailand and Hong Kong, of course, because they also have a lot of tourists, a lot of people visiting at the time of festival, which is why it becomes imperative to even scan them through an RT-PCR before they enter our country. So all these preemptive measures, remember, our top health sources had told Republic TV exclusively that the Health Ministry will be forming guidelines specifically for these affected countries and the travelers coming. And just 2 days after that, today, the Health Minister has made it abundantly clear that yes, preventive measures will be taken, compulsory RT-PCR for travelers coming from China, Thailand, Hong Kong, South Korea, to be made here at the T3 International Airport. Suresha.
Absolutely, Madhurima, and this is important because earlier the Health Ministry was vouching for random testing at international airports, but obviously they've now made it strict, and it will be RT-PCR, which means it's going to take slightly longer for international passengers to be actually able to step out of the airport, because that much time needs to be counted in. Having said that, safety is priority at this point, and this is exactly what the government is ensuring.
Well, yes, absolutely, Swesha. Now, let me make it clear for the benefit of our viewers that the compulsory RT-PCR testing will be for these specific countries that are facing a bout of COVID-19. However, any other international traveler coming from some country which is not affected of that lot, 2% will be selected by the airline itself, and then they will be asked to undergo an RT-PCR test, and this is for both the the compulsory RTPCR and the random RTPCR, that if any is found positive, they will be sent
Right.
quickly for the genome sequencing so as to make sure if there is any new variant. Rest, all these measures have been put in place. We'll have to wait and watch if the government tightens the news around the festival season all the more or not. Swesha.